Okay. Hi. So this week, just with the presidential election coming up, I just really want to do a separate video, kind of talking about each of the candidates and their background and basically just how their election is going, how their campaign is being run. So I'm gonna talk about Trump first. I could go way over 3 minutes talking about him. A lot of the words that would come out of my mouth would not be nice. They'd be a little nasty. But a lot of the words that come out of his mouth and a lot of the actions that he does are also very nasty and just not proper for a grown man to be saying or doing. But anyway, so Trump has had a very media-based campaign. He obviously talks about this. He says how the media is just trying to make him vulnerable and hurt him and hurt his campaign. But I mean, the media is there to produce media. It is its job, and obviously Trump being one of the known people in the world right now for the presidential campaign being very soon, obviously he's going to be talked about in the media, and obviously things that he say are going to be interpreted in the media. So there's no way of him getting out of that unless he decides to use logical explanations to explain some of the things that he says, because some of the things that he says just come out of his mouth and doesn't seem like there's any intellect behind any of it. For example, during the last debate that they had, the very big last debate, there was allegations of him sexually assaulting and groping women, which first of all, no, that should not happen to any woman by any other woman or any other man. It should just not happen. And he just continued to state, he never denied it, he never accepted it, he just basically said, oh, the media is just trying to hurt me and things that are said I haven't done, and he uses all his, pardon my language, but bullshit excuses to just get out of things that he knows that he has done and he knows that he's wrong about, but he uses it in just ways that confuse people so that they kind of forget about what they were even talking about. It's kind of genius to do that, but then it also just makes him look like an idiot in front of everyone. But I found on BuzzFeed an article about it, and I'll put a link in the description box so you can read the whole thing, but it's called "Here Are the Women Who Say Trump Made Unwanted Sexual Advances Toward Them." So there's no loophole for him to even get out of this, because there are women that have stepped forward and stated that he has done some of these things, so there's absolutely no way for him to try and lead his way around it at all. It just makes me very angry. I was on, I don't know what I was on, but I saw something and it was women in the workplace who can't accept sexual harassment shouldn't be in the workplace, but men who sexually harass or abuse women should not be in the workplace, just as this man, Trump, if these allegations against him are true, should definitely not be running a country. I never thought for a second that he should be running a country, but this just boosts my level of hating Trump to an extreme. Yeah, that was about all. That was my little rant for the day. My video about Hillary is going to be less of a rant and more better than this, but yeah, that's my rant about Trump today. So